Hello everyone, Gainer here from HDB Upgrading Strategies and welcome back to my Facebook Live. And today actually is my episode 16. Now first of all, I just want to apologize to you guys because by right my Facebook Live should be tomorrow, Sunday 10 p.m. But actually I have something on, so that's why I decided to bring it forward to Saturday today, 10 p.m. So apologize for those people who have been probably I've actually posted this in my Facebook page, so I hopefully most of you guys actually know it, but nevertheless this video will still be in my Facebook page so that you guys can continue to watch this and also get some advice and tips, stuff like that. So once again, welcome you guys back. Now this is my Facebook Live 16. So what am I going to share with you guys today? What is the topic, right? Actually I prepared this for those who have been following my page. This is the topic that I'll be sharing with you guys. Which property type I should avoid when buying a new launch. Now this will be really something for those people who are looking into property investments today, and you probably might be wondering which type of properties, what are the types that you should be looking at and or to invest, right? Which should be more suitable for you guys. So that's why I thought that this topic today will be really very relevant. Once again, for those who have been streaming in, what am I sharing with you guys today? It will be this topic, which property type, right, I should avoid when buying a new launch. Now, so with that, I just want to probably just draw out to you guys what are all the different property types that today you'll be looking at, or what is available for you guys, especially when you walk into a show flat. So let me just classify between these two. One will be the very traditional type and another will be the new concept type. So I will just draw this down so that you guys will understand. Traditional, right? This is traditional. Now what are the traditional? Those properties that have been in the market for very long, 20 years, 30 years, 10 over years, stuff like that. So what are the traditional type? Those are definitely the one bedroom, right? Of course, we have the 2 bedroom, right? And we have the 3 bedroom. We have the 4 bedroom, and of course, we also have the 5 bedroom, right? I mean, from this, we definitely have the penthouses, stuff like that as well. But probably I will not be sharing the penthouses. So with the traditional type of all the property types in previous 10 20 years ago, we have the 1 bedder, we have the 2 bedder, we have the 3 bedder, 4 bedder, and 5 bedder, right? In between those 1 bed and 2 bed, we probably also have this 1 plus study, right? This is of course a bigger size than this 1 bedder. We also have 2 plus study. I'm not too sure whether we have 3 plus study, but I think we might have, right? 3 plus study, right? And so on and so forth. Now, so these are all the traditional types. So what are the new concept? New concept, right? New concept. So what are the new concept type apart from the traditional? Now this type of new concept, you will probably see this very often, especially now these days. I think ever since probably 7 years ago, since 2012, 2011 or 12 or 13, you will see that developers start to build these new concept types, and even today you will probably see this getting more and more common, right? So what are these? This will be the, if I can actually draw this in between, will be the sorry, it should be here, right? 2 bed, 1 toilet. Now if you understand where I'm coming from, sorry, I just erase this. Now if you understand where I'm coming from, what I meant by the traditional type will be 2 bed, 2 toilet, right? 2 bed, 2 toilet. Now these are all the traditional types, right? But you will see this getting more and more often, especially now these days. You see this 2 bed, 1 toilet. So what's the difference? The difference is probably just lesser 1 toilet, right? And as for this one, you also see this type 3 bed. This will be 3 bed, 2 toilet, no, probably 3 toilet, right? 3 toilet. But in today's concept, you will see a lot having this type is what we call 3 bedroom compact. 3 bedroom compact, or probably some of them call it classic, right? What are these difference, right? These are actually the 3 bedroom premium, or probably you see those previous the bigger size of 3 bedroom, they have a service yard, right? If I can say the difference, maybe I can just erase this, right? They have this service yard. You have the utility, or probably a storeroom, right? But the new 3 bedroom classic, they will not have, they don't have the no service yard and no utility as well, right? They don't have, right? 4 bedroom, if I'm not wrong, I've still seen some of the projects which is probably in Sengkang, I've seen before 4 bedroom, right? They also have 4 bedroom compact. So same, they will not have any service yard, and they will not have any utility as well, right? So these are all those types that I classify under new concept. So I just want to check with you guys if you guys can understand where I'm coming from. So these are the traditional types. 1 bedroom, there's also 1 plus study. 2 bed, 2 toilet, 2 plus study, 3 bedroom, the premium types, then the 4 bedroom, 5 bedroom. So these are the very traditional types, meaning to say, probably this has been in the market ever since when private properties has been developed, probably 20-30 years. So these are really the bigger size. But now these days you tend to see the new concept whereby developers are really building a lot of all this 2 bed, 1 toilet, right? 3 bedroom compact, or they call it classic, and 4 bedroom compact, without the service yard and utility. So now the biggest question, right? The biggest question that I want to ask you guys, right? So since we know that there's now this 2 difference, so what type of properties would you probably want to buy, or you probably want to avoid? Now maybe I just want to share, because this is a Facebook live, so if you guys have any questions or queries, don't worry, just have to ask me. Now if you ask for my personal opinion, now previously, probably 4-5 years back, when if my client is going to buy a property investment, I wouldn't probably ask them to buy a new concept. Why? Because obviously it's new. We don't know whether the market are people really accepting this type. Why? Because if you buy a property investment, especially if you buy a 2 bed, 1 toilet, right? Especially if you buy this, right? I'm not too sure whether, because this is a new concept, it has not been in the market for very long. So I'm just afraid that my clients, if they buy a 2 bed, 1 toilet, will they actually be able to exit from the market? Because it's very important, if you buy a property investment, it is also very crucial for you to exit, because all your money, the kind of investment that you park inside this property, you have to retrieve it, you have to take it out by selling, right? And the fact is that if no one is accepting this type of concept, you have a lot of difficulty selling it, and at the end you probably will be stuck. So if you ask me for my personal opinion, previously, I would really avoid, right? I would really avoid buying this new type of concept, which is, once again, if I can repeat, 2 bed, 1 toilet, 3 bedroom compact classic, which is without a service yard and utility, or 4 bedroom compact without the service yard and utility. So these are the properties that I would avoid previously, right? But then again, honestly speaking, after I've did a lot of research and analysis, in fact, some of my clients, I've told them to buy a 2 bed, 1 toilet, or in fact, I also asked them to buy a 3 bedroom compact. That is when I really see this type has some, some of my clients, or I've seen transactions, they actually made profit, right? They made profit from buying 3 bedroom compact, which I've seen before, and that's why after I seen these transactions being done in the market, that is where I started to ask my clients to invest this type of new concept, right? So then again, you might be asking, because my topic today is what are the property types that you should avoid, right, whenever you are going to invest a property, especially if you're looking for a new launch, right? I just want to share with you this very important thing. What I call this is the price point. Maybe I can put here price point. Now this price point is actually what we call the entry price, the price that you are willing to pay, and if you feel that this is the price that you're paying is right enough. I probably give you an example. Now I would probably avoid a 1 bedroom 1+ study. Why? Because if, let's say, this 1 bedder, if the new launch, the developer is selling a 1 bedder at 600,000, right? And if there is a 2 bed 2 toilet that costs you around maybe 800,000, but then you also might see prices for 1 bed plus study can go as high as 750,000. Now, if you really see where I'm showing you, if you see a 1 bedder and you see a 1+ study and you see a 2 bed 2 toilet, and if you have seen the price point for 1+ study is actually 750,000, and the additional 50,000 is equals to 800,000, and you can buy a 2 bed 2 toilet, then probably I think you would want to go for this rather than go for this, because probably a 1+ study, if I've seen some of the floor plans, some of the sizes, they can go, if probably this is like 600, I just give you an example, 600 square feet, and this is 580 square feet, right? 580 square feet, and a normal bed 1 bedder can be 450 square feet, right? So of course, if you see the size, this size and this size is probably just very close, right? But however, you are buying a 1+ study. So technically speaking, if today you invest in a 1 bedroom plus study at this price, versus if you pay a little bit more, you get a 2 bed 2 toilet. Can you imagine in the future if when a lot of people are trying to sell their properties, and people are selling this and you are also trying to sell this, then the margin is really very close. And for someone who wants to buy a 2 bed 2 toilet versus a 1+ study, it probably doesn't make sense for them to pay the same amount of money to get a 1 bedder plus study, rather than they will go for a 2 bed 2 toilet, right? That's why what I'm trying to share with you guys is the price point. The price point is really, really very important. Probably I also want to share with you my personal experience very recently. Now I have a client who actually went to a particular project, a city fringe project, and she actually saw a 2 bed 1 toilet, right? 2 bed 1 toilet, and in fact it cost her 1.15 million plus minus around there. Now after she met me, actually I shared with her, why would you want to pay this amount of money, 1.15 million for a 2 bed 1 toilet, which is a new concept, but in fact she can also use the same amount of money, which is 1.15 million, to buy another city fringe development which is somewhere around there, nearby, at also 1.15 million, but she's able to get a 2 bed 2 toilet, right? So meaning to say, my client actually, she's going to buy a 2 bed 1 toilet, a city fringe property at 1.15 million. But after she met me, I actually advised her why would you want to pay for a 2 bed 1 toilet at 1.15 million rather than using the same amount of money to buy a 2 bed 2 toilet also at a city fringe area, right? So that's why what I want to share with you guys today is, no matter what type of property types in the market or in the in the development, price point is very, very important, because you need to know in today's terms, whereby if I'm able to buy at this price, right? Will I be able to sell another to make a profit? And in fact, I already seen new concept types like 2 bed 1 toilet, 3 bedroom classic, 4 bedroom compact started to, there are investors that sell and make a profit out of it. Now, previously, if you ask me, I probably would avoid the new concept type, but in today's term, probably I think you can actually consider this type, but eventually it's still the importance is this price point, which is your entry price, because at the end of the day you have to exit, right? Entry price, right? So I hope you guys really understand where I'm coming from. So that's why I think the what I'm going to share with you guys, especially the my personal opinion, is that you should avoid, right, those property types that the entry price, if you're going to buy, makes no sense at all, right? For example, like this, if you buy a 1+ study and it already costs you 750,000, then I think you might as well, if it is for investment, right, then you might as well either buy, you save more money using low capital, but yet you still get a 1 bedder at 600,000, or rather you just top up a little bit, you get a 2 bed 2 toilet, or even if you get a 2 bed 1 toilet. So that 50,000 difference make a big difference in the property type. So once again, what I'm going to share with you guys is that price point is very important. So long as it makes sense for you guys, then I think, or probably so long as it makes sense for you guys to invest, then I think you should probably go ahead, right? So I think probably I already ended this Facebook live video. I hope that you guys really understand where I'm coming from and really enjoy what I've been sharing with you guys. For those who have been watching this, probably you can help me to like this video, probably help me to share this video, and most importantly, what I really want you guys is also have a great investment journey, understand where you're coming from, work out your finances, and understand all the different types that a particular development will have, so that at least you will know what you're investing in, rather than you just buy and at the end you probably may not buy at the right property type with a wrong price, with a wrong entry price, right? With that, thank you so much. I really hope you guys enjoy this topic for today. Once again, I just have to apologize. The Facebook live should be on Sunday, but actually I bring forward to Saturday because I have something on actually on Sunday. Right, with that, thank you so much. Help me to give me more likes. Help me to share the video and probably give me some comments if you agree with what I've been sharing with you guys, or probably just give me some comments in this video. Right, with that, thank you so much and have a great weekend. Goodbye.